and I am not zero waste. However, I do talk about zero waste tips and tricks simply because I think that most of us in a realistic world, we live our lives just trying to do better, and perfection is really not the goal because there's no such thing as zero waste. You would have to be dead to not create any waste at all. I think it can be super overwhelming when we try to reduce all of the plastic and all of the waste in our homes, especially when it comes to cleaning products. But this video is really just to show you that it doesn't have to be that hard, and this video is not going to teach you recipes on how to create your own cleaning products. I am not the kind of person that gets excited about using essential oils and vinegar in an amber bottle that I bought with my own label maker. Not my thing at all. However, I have found some products that help me out a little bit to reduce my waste, but I don't have to do the work. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I will say is that I hate cleaning, but I really want a clean home. So finding little hacks and little things like that that aren't too complicated is really important to me. Let's first talk about paper towels and how they are deceivingly waste creators. You may be thinking, what is wrong with the paper towel? It's just paper, won't decompose. Yes, in theory, but all paper towels are wrapped in plastic. But I try to use very, very few paper towels. I use rags, regular rags. You can get them from Home Depot or on Amazon, or you can use old washcloths. You can use old t-shirts if you're gonna go that route. There's so many ways that you could use rags to clean, and I think it just takes a little bit of getting used to, because yes, paper towels are very convenient, but rags do a great job, and you're gonna save a ton of money in the long run because all you have to do is toss them in the wash to clean them. So all you need to do to dust is just dampen the cloth and just wipe the surface to get the dust off. I also use multi-purpose cleaner, and this is really the new product that I've been using, and it's kind of all the rage right now. My husband actually heard about it on NPR, and then coincidentally, actually I don't really believe in coincidences, but just that same week the brand emailed me to let me try it out. This is not sponsored by them at all. They just sent me free product to try it, and I love it. They send you these really durable plastic bottles. They are plastic, but you're going to be using these forever, and they send you tablets, so you never have to order more bottles of product. And the idea goes, if you keep ordering new bottles with a bunch of liquid, you're not just reusing a bunch of plastic over and tossing out single-use bottles, but you're also creating a lot of shipping waste because it's very heavy on the truck for them to ship, and it creates more carbon waste, yada yada. So the only product that they send you for refilling are these little tablets, and you just put them into the bottle and dissolve it with some warm water, shake it up, and you have your cleanser. Super basic. You just spray it on and wipe it clean with your towel, and then when you're done cleaning, you have a bunch of rags and you can put them in the wash. But don't feel like you have to create a whole new laundry load just because you cleaned with a small bundle of used rags. You could just put them into your regular laundry and then do the wash as a whole, so you're not wasting energy that way. The whole thing with zero waste cleaning is finding reusable products that you can throw into the wash rather than using single-use products. That is why Swiffer Kingdom has taken over and created so much waste. I had a Swiffer too. I thought it was like the only way to clean because that's just how, I don't know, it's just what I knew. I would see commercials for it. It's like, wow, it's so simple. You just put on the thing and then you throw it away. But it's just as easy to use reusable mop rags. So if you already have a Swiffer mop, you can keep that mop because you don't need to throw that in the landfill. You can just attach a rag onto the Swiffer mop, or if you want to get a new product that, I mean, this is one I recently ordered when we got our new house, and we have hardwood floors. I didn't know how to clean hardwood. I've never had hardwood before. This is called the Linkio Dry Mop. It can be a dry mop or a wet mop. I like to use as a dry mop primarily. Pretty much every day I'm sweeping. It's so easy. It's so much easier than a broom. You get so much more surface area at once, and it's so much faster. This is a really great product. There's so many cheap ones out there, but I like this one a lot. Again, not sponsored at all. These are products I've bought and I genuinely love. And I just bought several of these. I think I have 5 or 6 so that I can use both sides, and then when they're dirty, I put them in the wash, and I always have a fresh one on hand. Now, when it comes to mopping hardwood floors, I probably mop my floors once every 2 weeks, and I do that with this product. This is probably the one bit of plastic that I'm still using when it comes to cleaning my home. I haven't found really like a zero waste solution. If you guys out there have some great hardwood floor solutions that don't use plastic and I don't have to make my own, I don't want to make my own recipe, I'm not there yet, then let me know. I'm happy to hear about them. But right now I really like this product. It has a really subtle scent. I can't handle a lot of fragrances. I'm very sensitive to fragrances and perfumes, but I like this one a lot. I just squirt some of the solution onto the swept floor, and then I use the very same pad, but a very clean one, and I just mop away. It's pretty much like a regular Swiffer, but you don't have to keep buying these single-use mop pads, and you just use these ones. And now for the product that I love the very most, that I've been preaching about for years, that I had to put into storage for 1.5 years when we lived with my parents to save money for a down payment on our house, the steam mop. I will link exactly which steam mop this is. There are lots of steam mops out there. I'm very happy with this one. Again, same idea. It comes with reusable pads that you throw into the wash and the dryer, and they come out clean. Now, the thing about steam is that it does not work on hardwood, and that's why I had to find another solution. Steam is such a great zero waste solution because you're not using any plastic bottles, but you're also not using any, you know, chemical products that could be harmful for your health or for waterways or for your pets or anything like that. Another great thing about having a steam mop is that you are saving a ton of money because it's just water that you're putting into your steam mop. It gets really, really hot, and then as you mop, you're not mopping quickly like a regular sort of floor mop, but you can go really slowly, and it's actually sanitizing the surface. Because you can't use water on hardwood, you cannot steam, do not steam your hardwood floors. It doesn't work for that. So I use it for my kitchen and my bathroom tile. If I had floors that were not hardwood, like linoleum or some other kind, I don't know, floors, then I would just use my steam mop for the whole house because it works really, really well, and it's so easy, and you don't have to use any plastic at all, and you have these beautiful reusable mop pads that you just throw into the wash, and it's so, so simple. We do have a vacuum. It's nothing worth showing you. It's just a vacuum. It's not that exciting because we don't vacuum all that often. We have 1 or 2 rugs, and we vacuum the couch. Now, here are my sort of general tips when it comes to zero waste cleaning, or just, you know, keeping your home clean in a low waste lifestyle, is to be really easy on yourself. It's super overwhelming. I know sometimes we get a little gung-ho and get super pumped after reading an article or watching a documentary or hearing a zero waster speak at TED or something like that, and you're like, I'm just gonna throw out all my plastic, and that's great. I mean, use that energy to get pumped, to get started, but try to be easy on yourself too, because it's a lot of work to reduce completely all of the plastic from your life. I am not perfect at all. I don't want anyone to look at me like, oh, Hannah's a zero waster. I'm like a wannabe. I'm like a, hey, I try, and it feels like every year little things are changing so that I can hone it in. The last thing I want to discuss is this misconception that you need really harsh chemicals in your house to get rid of germs and to have a super clean home. This simply isn't true. I view these harsh chemicals such as bleach or you know, these other intense cleaning products as maybe like a one-time use thing. If something crazy, or I don't know, if you have like a really dirty house that hasn't been cleaned in years, sure, maybe some of the harsh chemicals will be necessary. But the whole point of having a cleaning routine is that you're doing it daily or weekly or bi-weekly, and you're keeping a clean home, so you don't need these really intense chemicals. Like, you're not just leaving your dishes in the sink for weeks at a time. It's about taking some personal responsibility and keeping your home clean on a daily basis. But if you're using the gentle ingredients and the safe ingredients on a daily or a regular basis, then you're just gonna keep a naturally clean home, and you won't have any damage to your own health. Because just take a little peek, you know, do a little Google search at what is in your cleaning products, and it's pretty scary, guys. If you suffer from like intense allergies, or you can't breathe, or you feel lethargic, maybe one thing that you can look at is the products in your home, such as candles, air fresheners, deodorizers, dryer sheets, you know, things like that that have a lot of perfume. Some people are very sensitive to them, and in general, they're just really not good for our health. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Hannah. I have a YouTube channel that I post to as much as I can. I don't have a regular schedule because that is me.